Hello guys, it's your boy Raphael again. Today I want us to go briefly through creating a report, how we can increase our skills on the Microsoft Excel worksheet. So there is this one that created the list of some few students with their scores in 4 subjects, that is mathematics, SST, science and English. So let me remove that. Let me first delete the total and we start afresh. I show you guys how I got my total. So here is the total. Here is the total. So the total here, I'd use just some simple if function, which is the equal sign, and then we open the bracket, of which it's the sum of B3. It's B3 through E3, and we close our bracket. When we press enter, when we press enter, it will give us the sum. So if it has given us the sum like this, when you come here and you see that black cross at the edge of the cell, just drag it down, then it will give us the overall total. Wow, that's so easy. Now I want us to go through that part of grading together. Let me first be fixing some empty rows there. Let's be fixing some empty row, actually not rows but columns. Not that side. So we're coming to insert entire column. Wow, that is exactly what I wanted. Insert entire column. We're saying we're inserting the columns to grade. We're inserting the columns to grade. Inserting the columns. Inserting the columns to help us grade them well. We hold grading somehow a bit a long process. There's some formula we have to type in order to grade. But it's not something hard. We all know a computer is user friendly, so we are going to grades, and here it also grades. But from here we can increase so that all the words are seen. The same applies to here. We increase the workspace. I told you before that this is our sheet 1. This is our sheet 1, but in case we want to add, we just click here, the sheet will come. Now we are going to grade, and in our grading we are going to use the if function. So let us please be keen here, because this is the most important part when you're using the if function. In any formula, we're going to type the equal sign comes first. I told you we are going to use the if function, then we're going to type the if, and then we open the bracket, and then now if what? If B3, our B3 is greater than, let me use 90. If B3 is greater than 90, we put on comma, we open our apostrophe, we are giving that student a D1. We put a comma again. If we now don't put the equal sign again, it's still the same B3 we are working on. Actually, if B3 is greater than 85, 85, we put comma, we open our apostrophe, that is RD2. Yeah, that is RD2. That's RD2. Put comma, we are going to our if. I told you we are going to grade up to it reaches up until it reaches F9. We are still in B3. If B3 is greater than let's put 75. What is happening? If B3 is greater than 75, yeah, 75, that one will be our C3. That one will be our C3. Yeah. That one will be our C3. And we put a comma. We are going to the first if function. If function. If still B3 is greater than 65. See if it's greater than 65. Yeah, if it's greater than 65, that is our C4, our credit 4. Greater than 65, that is our C4. Yeah. Then suppose I told you we are using that if function, we are going to be writing those if there will be many. So if still B3, remember we are grading our B3. If B3 is greater than 55, what's up? If B3 is greater than 55, comma, that one will be our C5. Yeah, that one will be our C5. That one will be our C5, comma, then if B3 is greater than 50, remember we're using commas, not full stop. Yeah, if it's greater than 50, we are going to make it to be our credit 6. Yeah, not that one. Yeah, this one. Then we put another comma. We are still in that if function. If function. If B3, what is happening here? If B3 is greater than 45, comma, that is going to be our P7, our pass 7. Yeah, that is going to be our P7, our pass 7. And then if we are going to open again, I told you we are using B3 constant. If B3 is greater than if it's greater than 39, let me use 39. If B3 is greater than 39, that will be our pass 8. That will be our pass 8. Yeah, what happened? If B3 is greater than 39, that will be our pass 8. Yeah, and we close it. We are now going for the last one, of which of course it's the F9, but remember there is that comma before the if function. And then if we open our bracket B3, the last one will now be less than, not greater than. If B3 is less than 39. Yeah, if B3 is less than 39, such as student, I told you you're using commas, not full stop. Such as student will be given F9. Yeah, such a student, we will give them F9. Oh. So such a student, I said, will be giving F9. Yeah. Now this one, I should make it clear. We are supposed to close all the brackets we have opened, and if you see, they are of different colors. This one is our first bracket, this is the second one, this is the third bracket, the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one, the eighth one, the ninth one, meaning we are supposed to close 9 brackets. So this is the first one, and if you see, the colors are matching the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one, the eighth one, the ninth one. Hey, didn't close. I told you we are supposed to close 9 of them. We have still closed only 3. The fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one, the eighth one, the ninth one. What is happening? The fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one, the eighth one, the ninth one. Yeah, I think they are now done, and we press enter. It's saying it needs correction. I think we have put more, we have closed with more brackets. You just accept corrections, you press yes, you see it has graded that one to C4. Now it's our job just to drag down and it will grade the entire line. You see, now when we want to grade the other one, we can just use the formula. We copy and we just paste it here. Our control V is the paste. It will grade and we just drag it down. The same applies here. You can just come and copy this one, meaning we are not actually copying that C4, but we are copying the formula, and the formula, when we paste here, okay, let's copy. When we copy that C4, we come here, we paste. Remember, it's coming a different thing. This one is already F9, meaning we are still applying that same formula. You see, up to here, it will grade for us everything. The same will apply to here. We just come and copy and we paste. Remember, we are not copying the F9, because if you see, after copying, it's bringing a different thing. You see, this one is a C3 according to our grading. So when we pull it down up to here, it has graded. We have graded all the things we have been doing separately. Wow, that is indeed a nice one. Yeah. So now from here, we can just go to sort it in ascending order or not. It depends. We can go to average. Yeah, we can go and make the average. We can promote people using the average or the total. So let's try the average here. So average, we're going to use the equal sign, and it has the formula even. Average is here. Average, we want the average of all the subjects, so the average of B3, okay. What happened? Had not yet finished writing. So I was telling you here, it's equals to average. Let's go slow. Average of B3 plus D3, that is the English, plus F3 is the science, plus H3. Yeah, you see, those are the 4. We have to close all her brackets and when it's type, it will give us the answer. Actually, I think it's giving us the total again. So the average, the 4 of them, it was supposed to be divided by the 4 from the formula there. The average of those things, actually, yeah, I think the average is just the same as the total. The average is just the same as the total. So let's use only this one. Let's use our total to give the comment. Yeah, the total can still give us the comment we want. Yeah, total can give us the comment we want. So this comment we can still give it using the if function. I told you everything we type here in the if function, it needs the equal sign. So when you open the equal sign, we are going to write if, and then we open this bracket. What happened? Yeah, then we open this bracket. After the opening the bracket, remember we are using the total to grade. So our total is J3, and when you write J3, you see it will highlight it. If J3 is greater than let's say 250, let's promote people with that 250. If J3 is greater than okay, let me put 240. J3 is greater than 240, we put comma, we open our bracket, we give that person promoted. That person will be promoted. Yeah, that person will be promoted. Let me put comma. But otherwise, if it's not that, it's not promoted. Whoever scores anything less than 240 will not be promoted. And at the end of the day, you have to close our brackets. Yeah, if you close our brackets, we press enter, you see from there it's saying promoted. So that comment we can also use it to apply. Like I said, when you see this small plus sign that is bold, we just double click, we drag it down up to the last person. You see, they have promoted. This one is not promoted because it's only 228. This one is not promoted because it's 201. And our thing, we had said 240 and above, we promote, meaning we have promoted on 2 people. So guys, this is briefly how we can make our report cards using an Excel. Thank you so much for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon.